Anyway, we're here now with Doug Olson from your building center. Doug, it's always just as nice to see you as it is to see Mike Doyle. And today we're talking all things paints and stains.
Absolutely.
I know absolutely nothing about either, so what can you tell us?
Well, biggest issue, I guess, I can sell you the best paint there is in the market, right? It does everything. It covers well, it wears well, it's scrubbable, all these things. But paints and stains, probably the single biggest issue to getting it to work and do well for you is prep work. No one wants to hear that, and you run into it time and time and time again. And it's essentially 4 basic things.
Okay.
1, clean.
Clean, okay.
Yeah. It needs to be clean. 2, it needs to be dry. If it's not dry, it doesn't matter. You buy the cheapest finish on the market or the most expensive, it's not going to do well.
Okay.
3 is nothing loose. If you got some stuff peeling to begin with, you need to
paint
do
over it, it's
exactly.
go over again. Okay.
Everyone wants to do the quick, cheap, easy fix, and it costs them in the long run. And 4th is some kind of surface treatment to prep to be able to take the finish in. We sell an Accolade by Pratt & Lambert. It is a tremendous paint. It won't work worth anything.
You're talking about preparation, and I think that we talk about this across the board, right? I mean, it's not just painting. Anything you do, you have to prepare. I went to a dentist appointment here a couple weeks ago, and the dentist looked at me and she said, "You're not flossing, you're just brushing your teeth every day." Now, brushing your teeth is a good thing, but without the prep work, it's not all you can do. So you need to, you need to floss, you need to mouthwash. It's the same thing. You need to clean, you need to be cleaning all that stuff out. It's the same thing with paint.
Absolutely. Principle. Here's the one I just ran into.
I don't know how I drew that correlation. I'm sorry.
You did well. We just ran into one within the last week in my store. Customer come in. I power washed my deck, and now the wood's coming apart. You need to come look at it. Well, I know what the problem is. Power washer, anything over 1,000 psi is going to tear up whatever surface you have there. You can do a vinyl siding with a power washer, but if you start doing a deck, whether it be the new product or the old treated product, and it's more than 1,000 psi, you're going to tear it up. And people will do it time and time and time again.
So wait, how do you know if you can power wash your deck or not? Because I know a lot of people do this.
Absolutely. You got to check what kind of pressure it's rated for. You walk into the store. My brother-in-law called me last week. I know that I can't do this. Tell me what I should do. Well, I would prefer you not power wash it at all, but if you're going to do it, check the label before you purchase and make sure it's something less than 1,000 psi, or that you can control it and know what your setting is.
Well, Doug, the tool man Taylor, I can't thank you enough for coming in today. Now, really quick before you go, why don't you tell everybody how they can get more information on all this?
Absolutely. See any one of our people at your building centers in central Pennsylvania. We're stores all over the state, 16 different locations. Give us a holler. Check us out online.
Well, Doug, thank you again for coming in.
My pleasure.
I always learn something when you're here. I'm not going to go home and power wash the deck. I probably wasn't going to anyway. But now I have an excuse. We'll have all that information posted on our website, which is centralpatv.com. We'll be right back.